Okay, so this is my personal ships list. There's like, I think I have 48 ships here. And of my personal favorites, this isn't every WLW ship, but is it? No, it's not. I'm missing quite a bit, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, 48 for one person is still a lot. So cut me some slack here. And we have a lot of options. This is range. So I'm excited for this actually. Let's go over the tiers real quick. We have S tier. Okay, so all the tiers names are fic related, trope fic related. So the top one is the only crack I'll ever do, which okay. Next one, A tier, slow burn them for the next 20 years. Ugh, love me a slow burn. I really, really do. B tier, hurt but no comfort. C tier, sharing a bed couldn't even make them believable. And D tier, bang or die, but they just die. So that's my favorite one. Okay, we're gonna start off. We always start off strong. Jennifer and Needy. Oh fuck though, I don't know where I want to put them. Jennifer and Needy, hurt but no comfort. I feel like that's the only place they can go. I don't know if I'm basing this off of just the movies or if like the media I've consumed outside of the movies, like or shows like fics or like fan theories, yada yada yada. But I just feel like this works for Jennifer and Needy within the context of the movie and within some of the fics I've read. There's not a lot of comfort with these two, but I don't mind it. Sometimes you need that toxic shit, and they're toxic, and I love it. Emily and Hannah, this is a wild ship. This is showing my age here a little bit with the Pretty Little Liars. I loved Pretty Little Liars. If you didn't watch Pretty Little Liars, I do suggest it. It's like it's not good, but it's fun. It's like it was like I don't know, I would say like older Gen Z millennial generation Riverdale for us. Like that's what I would say. And I'm so happy that I was in my lifetime I've got to see both Pretty Little Liars and Riverdale. It just absolute trash TV. That I absolutely love. I don't sharing a bed can even make them work cuz I know no. No. I'm caught between wanting to slow burn them for the next 20 years or if sharing a bed could even make them work. I'm going to leave them right there for now. I might change my mind on them. Oh. Okay. So, okay, the trick for this one is it's Regina and Janice, but I have both of them here. I have both 2024 and Mean Girls. When did the original Mean Girls come out? 2004. Okay, I was correct. Cute. So the 2004 one, well, I absolutely love the ship of Regina George and Janice, but I absolutely love them in a 2024 version. The 2004 one, I still think they obviously should be together, but it just doesn't get me as much as the 2004 one, which is weird because they're technically the same characters. But when I think of Regina and Janice, I'm just gonna pull these up from right here. I think of them from 2024. So the only crack I'll ever do for Mean Girls 2024 and Hurt But No Comfort for 2004 because I'm just basing it off of the movie, I guess, at that point. Oof, that feels sacrilege. That really does. Because I love Regina and Janice. Becca and Chloe. You could slow burn these two for the next 20 years. I don't mind them. They aren't a ship I actually really engage with, but I don't mind them at all. Isabel and Josie. Okay, Isabel and Josie. I don't think about these two very often, but you could slow burn them for the next 20 years in my opinion, because they do work. I think like all the bottoms characters work. And in fact, do I have PJ and Hazel? I don't know if I have PJ and Hazel. I'll have to, maybe they'll pop up. But I think that'll work. I'm starting to regret some of these. Oh, okay, it's fine. We're just gonna roll with it, and I'll just do another ranking later. Sydney and Tatum. What the fuck? Hurt but no comfort. But I really like them. This is actually, I have never once read a fanfic about it. Never seen anybody ship them together. I just was like randomly watching Scream, which is my favorite franchise in the whole world, and was like, hey, they should date. Same thing I did with, I'm gonna skip a little bit. Same thing I did with Laurie Strode and I don't even remember the friend's name because I don't watch Halloween like that. But for my first ever time watching Halloween, I remember being like, oh, Laurie and her should date. Like that should just happen. But I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put them in. Sharing a bed can even make them believable because nah. But these two, as far as from Tatum and Sydney and Laurie and I forgot her name, they actually are just completely random, and I don't really actually care for that ship whatsoever. Tara and Amber, oh my god, her, but are you kidding me? The only crack I'll ever do. Absolutely the only crack I'll ever do. This is one of my top ships. Like, I mean, like, practically top 5 at this point. Up there with Regina and Janice. Practically top 5. Like, there's no way. I absolutely love them together. I wish they made them girlfriends in Scream. They missed opportunity. Casey and Izzy. Oof, I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be Hurt But No Comfort or Sharing a Bed could make them believable. I'm sorry, I have to put them in Sharing a Bed. I didn't like them at all. I did not like them at all. I didn't even finish Atypical. It was a great show. Aside from the gay, like, even if it didn't have gay, it's still a great show on its own. But I really liked that they had queer characters, and I liked the characters. Actually, no, I don't think I like the character. I just don't think I cared for this ship whatsoever. Not my favorite. You know, my fault. Don't murder me for that one. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if there's big Izzy and Casey stands. Let me know. Sound off in the comments if you're a big like Izzy and Casey shipper. This is I can't remember their name, from Carmilla, the 2019 movie. No, yes. So there is the YouTube series Carmilla, based on, well, loosely based on, what is it, the book, but it was like one of the original, like, was it the first ever vampire who was a woman? She was gay and she could turn into a big cat, you know, the Carmilla book. I don't know when it came out. This isn't a history lesson. I guess I need to brush up on my Carmilla facts. But yeah, I really love the YouTube series. It's so great. And then I also watched both the movie for the YouTube series and the 2019 movie that's, I believe it's a little bit more based on the book. I haven't read the book, so that's on me. But I did really like it. It was so good. It was also kind of tragic. But this is Carmilla and Laura. But I'm not basing it off of just their entire lore. Just off of the movie, you could slow burn them for the next 20 years. And I'll have to talk about the movie at some point. I really enjoyed the movie. It was so good. Dina and Sam from Fear Street, they're going straight up to The Only Crack I'll Ever Do. These two, you could write a million fics about them. I'm right there sad reading it. Yeah, and Fear Street is one of my favorite trilogies in the entire world, aside from the first 3 Scream movies, which I didn't even care for Scream 3, so one of my, maybe my only favorite trilogy then in the world. I'm kind of disappointed in, I mean, this really quickly, I'm kind of disappointed that the next movies coming up are kind of lacking in diversity, because when, you know, the first 3 were so diverse, but, you know, that's a story for another day. Oh, also from Fear Street, this is Sheila and Ziggy, and this makes no sense. But when I was watching the movie, I went, wow, I think they like each other, as Sheila's like headbutting or elbowing Ziggy in the face. So Hurt But No Comfort. Where else could I put them? Pretty even spread across the board, and I haven't put anybody in Bang or Die But They Just Die. So I'm wondering when that's gonna come up. This is Jordan and Sophie from Bodies. I feel like nobody was shipping them, and I just was like, yo, these two should actually date, but like nobody was shipping them. I feel, unless you know, I'm missing that fandom. But I'm gonna have to put these in her. I'm really trying to just base it solely off the book and off the movies here. But yeah, you're gonna have to put them in Hurt But No Comfort. I find it so interesting, but I don't consume any actual like fics or anything about them. But they're interesting. We should do that. Now, Carmilla in the show, I mean, slow burn them for the next 20 years. Yeah, They're fantastic. I've seen all 3 seasons of the YouTube series multiple times, even seen the movie. Like, they're great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, crush. This one is so hard for me. I'm gonna be doing a crush video coming up very soon, but the only problem I have with these two is, while I absolutely adore the movie, I have never once consumed any media of these two outside of, like, if I get it, somebody sends me, my friend sends me, like, I don't know, something about them on Twitter or something, because the movie is fantastic. It's so, so good. Can't wait for that video to come out. But as far as the ship goes, they work in the movie, but I feel like they'll just break up before college anyway. Do I want to slow burn them for the next 20 years? I don't know. Based purely on, this is a stupid thing to base it on because I'm probably not gonna do this for anything else, but based purely on Ali's performance, I'm putting it in slow burn them for the next 20 years, and we're gonna move right on. Maya and Emily. Now this is an actual ship. I've never read anything on them either, but absolutely. I was so pissed when they killed off Maya. This was one of the first ever lesbian couples I was introduced to as a child, and like, yeah, absolutely. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even remember their names. What are their names? From the Facts of Life. Joe and Blair from the Facts of Life. Okay, so randomly I was watching just gay shit on YouTube, and I got a recommendation for a 30-minute long video of why Joe and Blair from the Facts of Life were gay, and I was like, I don't know what that is, I've never seen this show, I don't know who these people are. Clicked it, and next thing you know, I was convinced that these two should date. So like, honestly, I really like them. When so the Facts of Life started when they were like actual children, so I don't really care about that part, but the show goes on long enough to where they are eventually in college, and it's really cute. So I don't know. Am I putting them in the top? I'm putting them in the top. You know what it is? What always gets me, my favorite like trope in the world, is like the poor girl with like the rich prissy girl. Like 100%, that is my shit. We will get into it later once I do another one of these. Where are they at? Oh shit, do I not have them on this list? Oh no, I see them. Okay, we'll get into it later, but I think that's why I'm ranking them so high. Oh, Alice and Tasha from the L Word. This is absolutely one of my favorite couples in the entire world. It was actually the only one I really shipped in the L Word. All of the other ones seemed toxic, including Bet and Tina, who were literally married. So I'm gonna put them in. Do I want to slow, but I'm not into them that much. This is absolutely one of my favorite couples in the entire world. Oof, I'm not into them that much, but I did like them a lot. We'll put them in Hurt But No Comfort because there was a lot of hurt in that one. Oh, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, right up there. The only crack I'll ever do. I love them. Absolutely, 100%. Or wait. I might have done it too quick. No, I don't want to slow burn them. Absolutely, the only crack I'll ever do. I absolutely love that. Ooh. Okay. Let's be careful with this one. Shauna and Jackie from Yellow Jackets. They're not my top ship, but I do like them. You can slow burn them for the next 20 years. And I'm not doing this just under pressure for it. I actually have consumed so many of these two. It's cute. They have a cute story. I like them. Oh shit. Okay, so these characters are Jen and Marie, I believe their name is, from this movie called Palatine. If I'm remembering, like, saying that correctly. It's I believe a Filipino movie, if I'm not mistaken. I'm doing this because I didn't like, not that I didn't like it. How do I put this? I need to actually talk about the movie. The movie is batshit crazy. The movie is either so incredibly slow that nothing is happening, or such intense schmeck scenes that I had to skip through it. So it's a wild movie. I was uncomfortable several times, but I think that's just the American in me who's not used to that. And you know how Americans are about fucking showing shit in media and on TV. So this movie really surprised me. It's gonna be a part of I'm gonna start doing like a playlist of Tubi lesbian movies I've seen. And this was one of them. I have like 6. And while I do really want to talk about it, and I did like a couple of them, I don't even think they get together. So I'm just gonna put them in banger type, but just that because that movie threw me off. It threw me off. But also maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. Qatar and Azula. Absolutely. Slow burn them for the next 20 years. Absolutely. I don't know why they didn't end up together. Qatar with Aang? No. She needs to be with Azula, her one true love. Zuko? No. She likes his sister. Absolutely. I think these two should just date. I don't know why they didn't in the show. Cause Korra and Asami, I think her name is. Oops. I don't know her name. I think it's Asami. I have not finished The Legend of Korra, but I'm guessing they're great, so I'm just gonna put them here. I have nothing. I have no basis. I don't even know why they're here. I think just gay. What? Allison and Lydia? Okay. I actually do believe that they should have been a couple. Fully believe. I love Teen Wolf. I can't wait to do like a whole deep dive on all 6 seasons of Teen Wolf, A and B. Because actually that was my favorite show growing up. But I just think these two should date for no absolute reason. So I'm going to put them in sharing a bed. Couldn't even make them believable because I have no basis in this. Besides the fact that they were best friends. That's it. That's my only basis. Which, I mean, to be fair, a lot of these could be based off of their best friends. No, wait. Well, yeah, no. No, like 5 of these are already just their best friends. So, yeah, I'm going to put them right there. Mel and Charlotte from the Carmilla movie, the one that was an extension of the series. So Mel and Charlotte, I don't know when the Carmilla movie came out. Maybe it was like 20 something. I don't know if it was before or after the 2019 one. It might have been before. But Mel and Charlotte were a completely random, out of nowhere couple that happened in the movie that was completely unexpected. And I really enjoyed them together. And I thought they were really cute. I did not mean to put them right there. I thought they were really cute. So you could slow burn them for the next 20 years for me. And I'd be so happy with it. We have a lot in this category. That's too much, actually. Okay. Anyway, Jade and Victoria. What is her full? Jade and Tori. There we go. I was like, her name is not yeah, whatever. Jade and Tori from Victorious. Look, man. If I realize that my brain could just put 2 characters together who weren't together when I was a teenager, then I definitely would have shipped these 2. And I think it would have been great. But I am still going to put it in Hurt But No Comfort because I don't consume that much media of them. But I do think it's great. I mean, even Nickelodeon themselves ship them. I remember my first introduction with them was, well, a lot of people's introduction with them was probably when they watched Quentin Reviews videos on Victorious, and he slowly but surely just became a Tori Jade shipper. You just see the slow progression out of the whole video. So that was my first introduction to him, and then all of a sudden Nickelodeon also dropped a video on their YouTube talking about shipping Tori and Jade, and I was like, that's insane. So they're fully believable to me. Oh no, I have to put the artist name. I think it was called Up the Hill Art on Tumblr. Pansy and Hermione, 100% absolutely love a good enemies to lover. I'm thinking Hurt But No Comfort for these 2, but I do love them. I have no basis for this. I have not read the book, so I don't know how Pansy actually was. I've seen only the movies, and Pansy was in there for like 2 seconds essentially in all of the movies. So, this is purely speculation for me, but I feel like they would work. I feel like they would. And I fully mean Black Hermione. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Absolutely. I fully mean Black Hermione. So I think they'd be a cute couple. Oh yeah, here's PGA and Hazel. I don't know. I don't know. Oof. No, but they're good though. They're cute together. Okay, okay, okay. I'm putting them right there. Sharing a bed can even make them believable, although I do think they're really cute together and I actually kind of like them together, but they're just not one of my favorite ships. Like, that's literally it. That's literally it. So don't come for me. Tell me where they are on your list instead. Don't come for me. But yeah, that's where they're gonna go. Oh, Betty and Veronica. Okay. So it is now time. But actually, before I do Betty and Veronica, let's do this one. Cheryl and Tony. This was the ship that started just everything. I didn't know shipping was a thing till I got so invested in Cheryl and Tony on Riverdale that I just was like, had to consume any type of media I could outside of the show, and ended up on AO3. That's what happened. All because I was watching Riverdale. So I blame Riverdale for this, but also I guess thank you to Riverdale. That's wild. But this is also why I'm obsessed with rich girl, poor girl, whatever. I just think it works. I love it like 100%. So they will always be the only crack I ever do because I absolutely love them. And then that extended into Betty and Veronica, who I think, okay, I didn't finish Riverdale because Riverdale was just something else. But did they end up in a quadruple, whatever, a four couple thing where Betty and Veronica technically ended up together? I don't know what happened, but didn't they end up becoming canon? I'm not too sure, but I think they did. So there you go. I love Betty and Veronica. I think they would be cute. And Cheryl and Tony, well, I will say, I will never do a Riverdale video, so I'm just gonna say this now. They did kind of like what is it, like put Tony on like the back burner when she started dating Cheryl, and she just came like Cheryl's like little lapdog or something. That wasn't great. They should have made her head of the fucking what is it, the serpents or whatever. They kind of did this character wrong, but I think they did retcon it, so good for them if they did. But I kind of hate what they did to her character, so I'm happy to just consume media of them outside of the actual show. Aww, Mandy and Annika from Scream 6. I mean, where else can I put them but in Hurt But No Comfort, because she gone, girl. Well, I guess it doesn't matter when it comes to media outside. I mean, shit, I put Jackie and Shauna up there, but I'm gonna put them in Hurt But No Comfort. I don't really consume. They were cute in the movie, but I don't consume anything outside of the movie. Oh my god, Juliet and Clappy, right at the top. I adore First Kill. As a matter of fact, they have to go up more. Maybe like right here. First Kill is a show I'm absolutely going to talk about. It has my heart. I love it so much. I will never forgive Netflix for canceling it. It was one of the best shows that they have ever created. And for people who are like, oh, the CGI was bad, I don't care. I do not care. If you think they're going to give this lesbian show with a lot of black characters who are actually fleshed out and fully the main characters, the same budget that they give Stranger Things, you're like tripping. They didn't give them the same budget, but I was fully down for them to just keep making seasons and for it to keep getting better. So sad that they're gone. That actually sucks. But I do love them still, so they're absolutely the only crack I'll ever do. I don't know why she going Kim Possible are here. I don't know what's going on there. Sure. I don't ship them. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why that's there. Lottie and Natalie. Sorry, I don't know why I just scat it for a moment. The only crack. No. What, do I want to slow burn them? Hurt But No Comfort, I think. I think Hurt But No Comfort is where they go. Because at the end of the day, these are all ships I like. Or at least like are in some way aware of and don't absolutely despise, as we can tell that only 2 so far in the bottom tier. So at this point, I'm just basing them off of like kind of where they lay in my head and what trope I think they fit in at this point. But no, I think still they would still be middle of the road for me. If you've seen my Yellow Jackets, I have a whole Yellow Jackets video shipping every WLW ship you can possibly make in Yellow Jackets, 71 pairings, and Lottie and Natalie were top tier for me within all the Yellow Jacket ships. So they are still like very top in my listing. But compared to all the rest of these, I'm gonna put them in Hurt But No Comfort. Oh, Cachadora. I had to get can't even say their actual names separately. Catra and Adora, absolutely love them. The only crack I'll ever do. I mean, She-Ra was an amazing show. I might talk about She-Ra at some point, but I feel like it's not a lot of talking about them. It's more talking about just the actual show, which the show was great, but I want to focus more on like WLW pairings and couples and TV shows and stuff. And they really did not get a lot of time together. It really wasn't a lot of moments. Which I know like people behind the scenes were fighting for them. It was just like network stuff. So I get that. But I do wish we got more of them together. But at the end of the day, love that ship. They will forever be one of my tops. Not Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I fucking love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I really do. Amy and Rosa. Amy and Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine are so they would go together, but I'm gonna put them in sharing a bed. Couldn't even make them believable. But I do think I haven't finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's just something I randomly put on when I'm in a mood for it. But they don't get there's no way they get together. Who's it, Rosa? I think Rosa's bisexual, right? Yeah. But I don't think they ever get together. They should though. They should. Bet and Tina, they were so toxic. I'm sorry. Beg or die, but they just die. I'm sorry. They were toxic. Bet cheated on her and she like ended up being like pregnant. And I'm sorry for spoiling this 20-year-old show for you, but I don't care. Like, just go watch it at this point. I adore the L Word. Is it messed up? Yes, but we cannot like put aside the strides it made for the community, especially with lesbians on TV. So absolutely adore the show. I'm glad that in Generation Q they're kind of righting their wrongs that they did against the trans community, specifically trans men, because that was bad. That was bad. The original season was a series, sorry, and the way they treated trans men was absolutely horrible. They did Max so dirty. So I'm glad they're retconning that in a new series. But as far as Ben and Tina, no. Maybe in the new series, I think I saw Tina or something. Maybe, they do kind of work out. They were the most solid out of everybody. But no, no, I don't think so. Maya and Danielle from Shiva Baby. I can't wait to talk about Shiva Baby. I love Shiva Baby. It's so good. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen Shiva Baby, I highly suggest it. I think it's on Max or HBO. What is it called? Yeah, Max. It's such a good movie. If you have anxiety, then I would say maybe be aware. It might be a little triggering with the editing and the cinematography of the movie, but it's such a good movie and I can't wait to talk about it. But as far as these two go, they're actually gay. This is canon. I do love them, but I'm gonna put them in hurt but no comfort. I am. They would never work out. They wouldn't work out. Oh no, maybe I should put them lower. They wouldn't work out. No. Oh my god. Listen, okay. Juliana and Valentina from I don't remember the name because I don't speak Spanish, and I'm horrible at it, so I'm not even gonna butcher it. I again was on YouTube just watching queer content, and I randomly got suggested this, and then I ended up watching like 40 something clips of this show thinking it was the full show. Turns out it was just the clips of them. So I ended up watching their entire story in this show in clips on YouTube without even realizing that there was a whole bunch of other stuff I was missing out on because I was so invested in them. Either way, I don't need to watch the show. You can't watch the show in the States as far as I'm aware without like a VPN. But they were the cutest couple. I was obsessed with this couple for so long. They are yes, absolutely. I would highly suggest, if you can watch the show, I would highly suggest watching the show just to support it in any way they can, because it is any way you can, because it is a big stride to have actually two women kissing, or they had for a lot of the scenes they had to kind of like do that whole thing, the camera trick where they pan away, but having any queer couples actually being like queer on TV is a great stride anywhere around the world. So if you can support the show, do that, because it was amazing and absolutely loved it. Waverly and Nicole from fucking Winona Earp. I love Winona Earp. Haven't finished the show because that's the story of my life, and I absolutely loved these two. It's because I haven't finished the show. It's because I haven't finished the show. I feel like they should go here, and that's where I actually like them. But I don't consume a lot of content of these two. But I feel like they should go here because they're very believable and they're very cute. Kit and Jade from Willow. I haven't seen the show. Full transparency, I haven't seen the show. I've just seen like clips on Twitter. I'll have to watch it eventually, but from what I've seen, I do like them together. So I'm just gonna put Slow Burn in there for 20 years. They might get bumped up if I actually watch the show, but we'll see about that. Yeah, Ty and Van, yeah, 100%. The only crack I'll ever do. I love this ship. They will always be top for me. This is amazing. They're so great. I love them. Haley and Rebecca from the original / Vampire Diaries, wherever you want to put them in. This doesn't even make sense, but I love it. They should do it anyway. It doesn't make sense, but they should do it anyway. It's definitely another like Alice and Lydia vibe. Like they're really close, and they're like, whenever they share screen time, I'm like, oh, kiss, but like it's not very viable. They probably shouldn't do that. But either way, if they did, I wouldn't be mad. Ugh. Okay. Jamie and Marika from You Can Live Forever. I won't be talking about this movie because this movie pissed me off. Okay? I'm sorry. Banger died, but they just die. I don't like this couple. I actually like the movie. When I say I don't like the movie, I just mean like they made me mad. Like the movie was very well done. It was so good. It was nice to get like something kind of toxic. Like it was actually very well done. Any actual disdain I have for this is purely me just being like, oh my god, they didn't get together. Like that's it. It's purely just me talking about like the actual fictional characters. Other than that, the cinematography, the acting, the just everything. Like the movie was just fantastic. I really enjoyed this movie, the story, yada yada yada. It was really good. But they pissed me off. The characters pissed me off. Marika was making me mad like sorry, I keep calling her Marika. Marika was making me mad like every single step of the movie. She was just so hot and cold and so like gaslighty, and then at the end she has a nerve to like come back and pick her up after Jamie has moved on, and she hasn't truly moved on, but like still, and she has like a baby, and she's just been indoctrinated into this fucking cold. Okay, so clearly like the movie, but it also clearly made me mad. But that is, I think, truly a sign of a good movie if it can bring out such intense emotions. So I actually really enjoy the movie, but it does bring out very intense emotions in me. But very well done. Josie and Penelope. I don't know. I didn't watch Legacies, so I have no clue about these two. I think they work. I think they work. I know like Penelope like leaves, right? I don't know. If you've seen these two and you're like, these are like your OTP, like let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna put them in one of these two. Sharing a bed, I think sharing a bed. For some reason, I'm a little more inclined to kind of put Hope and Penelope higher. I don't know why. I don't know what's making me inclined to do that. Don't come for me if you're a Legacy stan and these two are like, one of these two are your OTP. I don't know. Not my fault. Okay, now these two. One of the movies in my honestly probably the movie that inspired this is from my lesbian movies I watched that I really want to talk about. It's called Nukem High, Return to Something. And I was just randomly watching the movie. Turns out it ended up being a lesbian movie. And the movie is absolutely like batshit insane. It's crazy. Even this picture is crazier than you can probably really see or make out. But their name is Chrissy and Lauren from Nukem High. And I'm just gonna put them in sharing a bed, maybe. I don't know where to put those two, actually. The movie is 100% insane, and I cannot wait to talk about it and talk about what happens between these two. But as far as the actual ship, we're just gonna put them in sharing a bed. Couldn't even make them believable because they're okay. They're all right. I can't even say anything else about that officially. But I mean, we're done. That was 40, almost 50 ships in total. A lot of canon, a lot of not so canon, but hey, that's pretty great. Okay, 11 ships in my top, which that's pretty good. I think I actually ended up with 11 ships in my Yellow Jackets video too. That's a lot in the top out of like 50 something though. Not too many in the bottom. So I think we did really good, and I'm really happy with this list. If I have any regrets, then oh well, it's too late. The list solidified all of this. So I'm just gonna leave it off here. I will probably make another one of these. If I add anybody else or just want to redo it, I'll make another one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to check out the Yellow Jackets one if you know that's your thing. Even if you haven't seen Yellow Jackets, check that one out. There might be spoilers though, so you've been warned. But thank you guys for watching this video. Some more videos will be coming out. Some other non-tier list related stuff, but then also some more tier list related stuff. So if you like tier list stuff, stick around. If it's not your thing, also stick around because I'm going to be dropping a lot more content. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.